All right, here we go with Samsung. Here we go with Samsung. Trying to bring some of that innovation to us with the Galaxy Ring. Huh? Are we looking at the Galaxy Ring 2, maybe? Your man Mike is back with another video talking about Samsung's Galaxy Ring and their idea that could really change the landscape of smart rings in general, potentially rings in general as well, but let's just stick to the smart rings. As we know, Samsung released the Samsung Galaxy Smart Ring a few months ago during the Galaxy Unpacked event, and it's their entry point into, well, I won't say entry point, but their next level attempt at staying and competing hard in the health game with a smart ring. And it's a ring that I would definitely like to get because since I use Samsung products and I like Samsung Health, I think the Galaxy Ring is very appropriate for my lifestyle. And Samsung was very smart with how they essentially integrated the Galaxy Ring with the Galaxy Watch Ultra, as I have here, and their abilities to work together to be able to be as accurate as possible with your health metrics, such as your steps and your heart rate and your and all that fun jazz, your sleeping and whatnot. How they kind of exchange which one will do what. So one may concentrate on one aspect of your health and the other one may concentrate on another aspect of your health. And in that way, they both can also say battery life. So I like the fact that Samsung is bringing that kind of energy to the smart ring category. And that is somewhere where we got to see some of that innovative flair that Samsung is known for. Now, couple that with this news here from Sam Mobile or Sam Mobile. Shout out to you guys for covering this story. But there has been some patents that's been put out there that Samsung may change or try to tweak the ability to have an adjustable smart ring that may not have to rely solely on one specific static size. And as we know with rings, you have your ring size, and then smart rings have different sizes, of course, because of the sensors that's built into them. And what can happen is because our hands, our fingers, our phalanges, if you will, they adjust, they fluctuate due to weight and swelling and things of that nature. It can be hard to wear a ring sometimes because maybe your fingers are too swollen, you can't get it on, all because of the size of the ring you have. And if you went bigger, then it'd be too loose, regardless of the situation. And of course, too small, you just wouldn't be able to put it on. And so Samsung, according to this article, is thinking of ways to be able to expand and or make it easier for people to have a smart ring on that can adjust to those fluctuations. Now, as they said here, Samsung developed the ring in 9 sizes that account for differences in people's finger diameters. Each size also comes with a different battery size. So we also know that the bigger the ring, the bigger the battery life, and you'll get better battery life. I believe like ring size 9 or 10 and up, you're gonna get like way better, way closer to 7 days worth of battery life, I believe. And of course, smaller is kind of like closer to 5 or 6 days, which is still really good. I've had the Aura ring for a while. I haven't worn it in a while either, but that ring barely lasts 3 to 4 days. And so to hear that Samsung was able to extend that kind of time already to me pushed them above the Aura ring. Plus, there's no subscription. So for me, I think that's a very smart idea there from Samsung's perspective. Now, what's the difference between a smart ring and a smart watch? You can adjust the wrist size because of the watch band. So it's not static, but the rings are. And so what is Samsung's bright idea to try to do this? Well, Samsung's thinking of clever solutions to overcome the size issue. A patent published this week via Galaxy Club reveals a clever design that could allow Samsung to release an adjustable Galaxy Ring. And so the patent was filed at Cyprus in December 2023, but it was published earlier this week. It describes a mechanism for a ring consisting of an inner band that flexes and can adjust to different sizes. And Sam Mobile is referencing Lord of the Rings and how the ring was able to adjust in that way. Now the Galaxy Ring won't be that sophisticated, but essentially, if you look at these patents here, you'll see that it looks like within inside the Galaxy Ring, there's a layer that can adjust, but it will still basically maintain its diameter. So it will give it a little bit of flex power, just a little bit. And so, if you want to study these patents, you can. I think they're relatively interesting. But it says for starters, this design could offer a snugger fit for every user. It likely wouldn't reduce the number of ring sizes, as the outer band would still have a fixed size, but the inner band would not have that much room. Oh, well, and the inner band would not have that much room for movement. So that's why we still may have sizes, but I don't know if there's half sizes or not, but you may be more comfortable getting a slightly smaller size if your finger doesn't flex or fluctuate that often. Or, in other words, you would just be more comfortable with the size you get because it should be able to account for those small fluctuations on your finger, depending on which finger you wear them on. Now, did anybody wear a ring on their thumb? Let me know down in the comment section below for sure. Nevertheless, the mechanism could at least allow users to keep wearing their rings optimally, regardless of whether or not they gain or lose a bit of weight. Again, the fluctuations. People who wear biometric wearables are often fitness minded, and that's one issue with the Galaxy Ring as it is right now. Anyone who measures the rings, buys it, and loses weight will likely have issues with the wearable fit in the long run. So again, you will be now more tempted to get a slightly smaller ring. So maybe you might get a size down and just allow the more snug fit, which will be probably comfortable due to the ring's ability to adjust and flex just a little bit. I think that's a good idea. And I hope that as Samsung starts pushing themselves to be innovative, more innovative, there's even capabilities for the sensors to maybe be built into the mechanism itself. So that way, if it expands, it still has that good snug fit on your finger to read your to sense your biometrics, and the outside could then also flex. So it can, you'll see the expansion on your finger maybe even a little bit, but you don't lose what you're mainly wearing it for, which is your health tracking. So I think that's something that I hope Samsung will be able to potentially gravitate towards as well as they push the needle in this category of health tracking wearable technology. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you wear smart rings? Do you care about smart rings? Do you think this might be a good idea from Samsung? The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's all free. That one's some videos so you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super things button down there, but like and dislike button, Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's way to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. Trey and Micah signing out until the next video. Wait for it.